If there's one play that symbolized the failure of the Washington Redskins on Sunday, it was the penultimate one of their season.
Quarterback Kirk Cousins, he is still seeking a lucrative, long-term contract, took the snap facing a 3-point deficit in the final minutes of the fourth quarter. He climbed in the pocket, waiting for receivers to get open, and flung a pass across his body that was intercepted.
With that, Washington knew the offseason was about to begin with its last meaningful possession of the day over. The Redskins fell 19-10 to the New York Giants on a day when a victory would have almost certainly meant a trip to the playoffs. Yet with Cousins again set to become a free agent, his head coach offered a strong vote of support. I don't know what Kirk has to do as a quarterback to prove that he belongs in the National Football League as a starter. I think he had a great year, Jay Gruden said in his post-game press conference. Overall, I think the amount of times he dropped back to pass and made some unbelievable throws in some great games, I think he belongs in the NFL as a starting quarterback, that's for sure, and hopefully it's here.
Cousins signed the team's franchise tag in 2016, earning $19.95 million for one season. Cousins has said that he signed the offer as a bet on himself. So now Washington needs to decide whether he showed enough to either pursue a multi-year deal, or slap the franchise tag on him once again at a cost of nearly $24 million. Of course, the team could also let Cousins walk. It's really not my decision to make, Cousins said after the game. The ball was in the court of the team last year, and they chose to tag me, and the same is true this year. So if they don't choose to tag me, then I think that question is answered at that point. But right now, the ball is not in my court. Cousins completed 22 of 35 passes Sunday for 287 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Washington again fell flat in the rushing game and started slow, putting more pressure on Cousins to make plays. Though the Redskins will lament this season after it won the NFC East last year, there were some positives. Cousins set a single-season franchise record with 4,917 passing yards. He completed 67% of his passes and threw 25 touchdowns compared to just 12 interceptions. He excelled at throwing the deep ball.
But he also failed to deliver down the stretch in some key games, as Washington lost 4 of its final 6 contests.
This isn't my first time dealing with this, Cousins said. Tough times don't last, tough people do. I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to keep saying that until I'm retired.
All I know is it's going to give me an edge. I'm going to go into this offseason with a hunger that has always been there. But certainly when the season ends this way, it will be there and it will be strong.